Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Interleague Baseball, next. Shane McClanahan gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hayes is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here it comes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Franco onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Thompson will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's set. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
That brings up Wander Franco. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chavis is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Chavis.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Hoi-Jun Park. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And that's out number one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Back goes Chavis. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. This is in the air to left. Alford's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So now here is Yandy Diaz, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. McClanahan certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
The catcher, number 55. Roberto Perez.
Now into the box, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 24, Anthony Alford.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. Now here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0.
I better get running. She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering. Well hit to right. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, Randy.
1 out, bases empty, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alford's under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Hayes at second, Reynolds at first, 1 gone. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So stepping in is Ho-Jun Park, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He bounced out last time up.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That evens it up, 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Chavis to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Stepping in now, Brett Phillips, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Hayes into shallow left. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Rosarena comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1 delivery. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. and he fouls this one off. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Into the box, Anthony Alford.
The left fielder, Anthony.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Josh Van Meter. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, and we're deadlocked now with 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
The right fielder, Manuel Margot.
Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Margot playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Wander Franco, pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and oh no, it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Devo, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
At the plate, Brendan Lau, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays 4 and the Pirates 2. Stepping up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The third baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Now that's popped up. Choi trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And that one yanked just foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-2.
When I'm waking, I feel so dangerous when I become...
Anthony Banda enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate is Ji-Man Choi.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Phillips.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Brett Phillips flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Newman takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Hoi-Jun Park. And now the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and a strike now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Yoshi Tsutsugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Mejia is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now at the plate, here is Kevin Newman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. At the plate now is Manuel Margot. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The right fielder, Manuel Margot.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Margot leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
As he drives a liner to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. From the stretch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead now by 4.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
First things first, here's the throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Wander Franco. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 6-2. Matt Wisler's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to take his hacks again, Roberto Perez. Lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So now to the plate, Brian Hayes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the stretch. Got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next to hit is Brian Reynolds, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Past battles with Matt Whistler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Alford on second. Van Meter on at first with 2 down. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The right fielder, number 2, Michael Chavis.
Peter Fairbanks enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rays 6 and the Pirates 5. Sam Howard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. One and 2, here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Stepping in next, Ji-Man Choi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Chavis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Brett Phillips.
Up next for the Rays, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last AB. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Andrew Kittredge comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the DH, Hoi-Jun Park. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Diaz has room in foul territory, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 25, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
And now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now to bat, Kevin Newman grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shane McClanahan pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.